Hey guys, this is Andre. So, how to determine a hot selling Amazon FBA product? What things you need to look at before you make your buying decision? I'm going to explain everything to you guys step by step in today's video, okay? I'm going to show you exactly how we analyze the products and what we do before we make a purchase, okay? So, listen carefully. All right, so this is the item here, random one. Just took it from one of my sheets that our virtual assistants are doing for our FBA automation clients. It's a toy, a food truck toy. It's selling $51.35 on Amazon. We're sourcing this one for $29.99. It's actually sold out. We bought the last bunch. It's available, and you can see a pretty good margin. You're buying $29.99. And then you're selling it for whatever it is here. I'm gonna work out the profit for you guys and how it works in just a second. But the first thing you do before you even consider looking into the product, you want to scroll down and check the sales rank. It's 65,000 in toys and games. If you want more details on how the sales rank works, I have another YouTube video on this, guys, on my YouTube channel, which is Andre Kreitzbergs. But this rank is good. It's 65,000 in toys and games, which is under 1% of the total category. That's the first thing you pay attention to. The second thing that you want to look at is the keeper chart. The keeper chart, which is this one here, a price history of the product. Okay, so preferably take a look at the 3-month history and go all the way back as a year or maybe even all, and you see the product was selling or not. Basically, how it works is this. Let's just click on the 3 months. Okay, so this green thing here is the sales rank. You see this item, it's not a hot seller during the year because here the sales rank is is around sort of 200,000 in toys and games, but it's still selling. And you see the fluctuations in the sales ranks here, which is a good sign. Okay, if the sales rank is fluctuating, it means it's changing, and if it's changing, that means it's selling. Whenever a product sells on Amazon, it jumps up in the sales rank. It gets a better sales rank, and obviously gets a better vision on the actual platform, gets a more exposure, if you want to call it this way, and more buyers will be attracted towards it. Okay, so this item here, it became recently very good seller because it's a Q4 right now. I'm making this video, it's November 22nd, and it's right in the middle of the Q4, the hottest time of the year. Christmas time is coming, guys, as you understand. All right, so the keeper is showing a really nice sales rank right now, and this item is really cool to buy. I will definitely buy a good bunch of those, but we'll talk about this in just a second. So the keeper, you want to make sure that there's a price fluctuations. If it's steady, like one line or two lines or whatever, if there's no sales rank fluctuation, then probably it's not going to be a good item. Okay, so you want to make sure you check this. The second thing you check that there is no Amazon listing. There is no orange on the list. There's no orange on the graph. If there was orange on the graph, it means Amazon was recently on the listing, and it's difficult to compete with Amazon. So like, if Amazon is in the buy box, you see this one right now, there's 29 sellers here are competing on this listing. If Amazon was there, you'll have like 1% of the buy box. Okay, so that's the second thing you pay attention to, the sales rank. Then you check the fluctuation of the sales rank, checking and seeing how often it sells. The next thing that we do is we usually like to check the weight of the item, which is right here, 3.95 pounds, which is like about 2 kilos. If you're from Europe, if you're in America, it's 4 pounds. Not so light, but it's not too heavy. We sort of look at maximum of sort of 8-7 pounds, preferably keeping under 5. This item is fine. Okay, next thing we look at is the reviews. 4.7, 15 ratings. Let me scroll down again for you guys. 4.7 out of 5 stars. 15 ratings, looks fine. It must have some kind of reviews on the listing for you to determine whether the item is worth going for or not. If the listing doesn't have any ratings but has a good sales rank, then probably you want to buy less of it and test it out first before making any big bulk purchases. Okay, guys, very important thing that you must check. We'll probably do it with the first two things as we do. If we do sales rank, we do the keeper, we also check if the listing is available to sell, if you can go and sell this item, if you don't have to request an approval. What you gotta do is basically grab an SIN of the item, it's right here, and add it to Amazon. I already did this for you guys, and you can see I can sell this item. It's a new collectible condition, sell yours. So it has to be new collectible conditions, not used conditions. It will say request approval if you're not allowed to sell this one. That's not a good item for us. Or you can simply go and try to get approval requested for this brand or whatever, that's also a good idea. You'll have less competition. Okay, the next thing that we pay attention to is how much we need to buy of this item. You know, obviously you want to check the profit on the right hand side, but we're also going to check what is the competition like. Okay, so we do those two things together. Click on new 29 and you will see a bunch of sellers here. Okay, now next thing you do is click filter, click prime. All right, there you go. That's all your 26 other FBA sellers selling this item. That's a really good sign, by the way. If there's other FBA sellers on the listing, that means there is competition. That means this item is fine to sell. You won't have any issues with the brand and etc. Okay, because this does also happen, guys. All right, 5134. All those sellers, your competition. The lowest seller is 5134. Let's go and check how much money we make from this item. Okay, so here Amazon price. Let me just zoom in for you guys so it's easier for you to see. So let's say if we're going to sell this at the lowest price, 5135. You always want to match price the lowest one, but that's not for this video. Okay, we're here just checking if this item is good to go or not, and how to determine a hot selling FBA product. 5135. Our product cost is going to be, what was it, 20? Let me just check again. It's 29.99 on target. Okay, so checking this. The profit we're making is 631 per unit. Okay, so if you buy 10 of this, you're going to make 66 bucks. Okay, and you're going to invest like 300. So that's like 20% net profit, if you want to call it this way. Okay, 20% return on your investment. Okay, that's, you can put it this way as well. All right, this is really not bad at all. For retail arbitrage, you're looking at about sort of 12 to 20% on average net profit. So there you go, 631. Nice sales right now. This item is definitely a good one. I would now you're probably asking, how much would you buy of this, Andre? Okay, I'll definitely go and grab, I'll probably grab at least 10 of this. It all depends down to your budget. If you want to put $300 in to make 70, that's fine. You're probably thinking like, Andre, but I want to make more. Well, then you gotta find more products. It all accumulates, a snowball effect, as you understand. So at the beginning, I'll probably considering there's 29 other sellers selling this item, but you're only going to be competing with the lowest sellers if you're going to price your stuff correctly. You can disregard those ones here. You're probably going to just compete on those three here because you must be a good FBA seller as well, right? So and it also determines on a few things like your store ratings and other things like that. Okay, so 51.35. I'll match price this price. I can probably sell this pretty easily and pretty quickly because it's a Q4 right now. During the normal time of the year, I won't buy more than 2 or 3 of this because you see how badly they're selling during this time of the year. But if you see the Q4, and let me give you the full history. Look at this. It always was better during the Q4. See the January time? Always better during this time. You see more price fluctuations. Like there's more. It's more like, yeah, there's less spaces between those things. And same thing the last Q4 as well. Yeah, the sales rank, I mean, it actually dropped here, 92,000. Actually, it's the lowest one right now. It's doing pretty fine. And you see this item is a consistent seller, but it's not a hot selling product. It's a good selling item during the Q4, and I'll probably buy 5 to 10 of this. Okay, guys? So that's what you look at. You look at the sales rank. You look at the keeper. You check the ratings. You check the weight. You check if the item is good to sell on Amazon. And then you decide how much you want to buy based on the competition. Those are the 6 things, if I counted right, that we use to determine whether the item is a good selling item, hot selling item, a rarely selling item, or not a good item at all. Hopefully this video really helps you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Comment below if you're on Instagram, if you're on YouTube. Doesn't really matter where you're watching this from. Ask me questions. I'm happy to answer them. And more videos are coming, guys. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.